We are going to talk about graphing equations today. We're still dealing with y equals mx plus b, with m being my slope and b representing the y-intercept. We have 3 steps in order to graph an equation. Step 1, we're going to plot the y-intercept, which is our b. Once we have this plotted, we're going to count out the slope. Remember, for slope, we go up and down, and then we go side to side. And then we're going to connect the points. So there are 6 examples that we're going to walk through. Okay, we're dealing with n and b again. So m is my fraction, okay, is my slope. I have 3/4, and my b is a positive 5. So step 1, we're going to plot b. b is positive 5. I'm going to put a point at positive 5. Now I'm done with this number. Once I have my y-intercepts, I'm going to count out the slope. So I'm going to go up 3, and I'm going to go to the right 4. So up 1, 2, 3 boxes. Okay, I went up 3 and over 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes to the right. Connects my points. I'm going to draw my line all the way through the graph. Okay, through those 2 points. I'm done. There's my equation. There's my line. Let's try another one. So slope is going to be our fraction. You get to decide if the negative goes with the 3 or with the 2. It is your choice. So my slope can be -3 over positive 2. Or I can have a positive 3 over -2. My b is going to be -1. It doesn't have the x with it. First point always comes from the b. Okay, this is my beginning point, my y-intercept. So b is -1. I'm going to put -1 on the graph. My slope is -3 over positive 2. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. I went down 3, and I'm going to go over 2 to the right. Here's my point. If you want to use this one, I can go up 3. 1, 2, 3. And over 2 to the left. Notice my points still form that single file line. Okay, so your choice on the slope. But we're going to connect those points. There's my line. Notice that it's negative. Good. We have a negative slope. It matches. Third one, y-intercept without the x. So that's going to be -6. My slope's not a fraction. Let's turn it into a fraction. Let's put a +1 there. It will always be a +1. So my slope is now +2 over +1. Plot the y-intercept first, my beginning point. So -6 is where I'm going to start. And then I'm going up 2. Okay, +2, +2. And over 1 to the right, +1. Draw my line to connect my points. Make sure you're going up and down, and then you're going side to side. So again, my plus 2, that's where this is coming from. My plus 1, that's where this is coming from. Let's take a look at 3 more. Okay, taking a look at 4. My y-intercept, the number without the x, so -4. Slope with the x, let's turn it into a fraction. Always put it over +1. Okay, always positive. Slope, -2 over +1. My beginning point is -4. Put a point at -4. 2 is negative. If you need that refresher, so this is negative, this is negative, this is positive, this is positive. I'm going to go down 2 over 1 to the right because it's positive. So down 2 over 1 to the right. Draw my line to connect my points. -2, -2. Okay, we're using all the numbers that we got here. +1, +1. Negative line to go with my negative slope. This one, there's nothing here for my b. So my b is going to be 0. My slope is going to be the fraction, -3 over 2. My beginning point, my y-intercept, I'm going to put a point at 0. And you decide. Is your negative going to go with your 3 or is it going to go with your 2? It does not matter. If I go with my 3, I'm going to go down because that's negative. So 1, 2, 3. Here's -3. +2, 1, 2. If you want to use the slope, I would go up 1, 2, 3, +3. -2 to the left, 1, 2. -2. Draw my line to connect my points. That was a very bad line. Negative line to go with my negative slope. Last one, here's my b. B does not have x. Slope is going to be my fraction. Beginning b, this is where we're going to start. So I've got a point at -5. I'm going to go up 1 and over 2 to the right. Draw my line to connect my points. Okay. Up 1, over 2 to the right. Up 1, and then over 2 to the right. So this is what we're going to practice today.